Alright guys, welcome to a new episode of Creative in Focus, and today guys I have a very special guest. Haven't seen him for a freaking long time. It's been like what, 2 years since we last met, and this guy's been, after we met, like this guy's been going all over the places, you know, modeling for Samsung, modeling for Uberman, and modeling for Nescafe. If you see this guy in your ads, sipping tea like Indiana Jones, this is the guy. So let me introduce you to our first guest to the show is Roham.
Alright.
Are you Roham?
Hey man, it's been so long.
It's been so
2
long.
years, right?
2 years, yeah, 2 years. Last time we met was 2018.
Yeah, wow.
Alright, so
many things has changed since 2018.
yeah.
I remember like we just randomly going to the street.
Yeah, I mean like
take some pictures.
The first time we met was
exploring.
From the photo meet, right? From I think it's Amanda, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Amanda, during the park scene, you and Narisa was like modeling for us.
Yes. We went to, where was it?
I think
the park. Which one was it?
I think it's the KL park. Yeah, the
yes.
KL. Yeah, so you know, during that time, I was there alone. I was just like going. That was actually my first, not first, like first proper photo meet where I got invitation. And then you know, after that, Amanda would say like, "Okay, guys, go take your models and then go shoot." I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then I just saw you and Narisa over there and be like, "Are you guys free?" And be like, "Yeah, let's go." Then I think that was was it like your first time to do modeling?
Not really. So, how did I start modeling? Wow. I can say it was like 3 years ago. I came to Malaysia 4 years ago, and for 1 year, all my friends were like, "Dude, go try modeling. You can do it." And I was like, "Me? Are you sure?"
Okay.
Like I don't think I have the look to do the modeling. You know, you need to be like freaking tall.
Okay, we have to pause there. Okay, people watching his face right now in the comment section. He doesn't have the looks to do modeling. Like legit, just comment section. Is it true or false, or like? You know, if he's bullshitting, just write bullshitting in the comment section.
No, you need to go and see my picture like 4 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Then you can judge.
Yeah, okay. He was rocking a very old hairstyle, very long hairstyle. So I understand where you're coming from.
I had a very like thick eyebrows and you know.
Okay.
So they used to tell me go try and all. I didn't have the confidence. I was like, this is not what I can do. Like. Obvious not. I can't even take picture with my parents properly. Like, do you want me to go like take proper pictures? Like, what do you mean, man?
Okay.
So, till one day, one of my friends, she basically forced me to go to this agency and create profile.
Okay.
We went there. We created a profile. I was like, okay, so now what? Nothing happened till like 2-3 months.
Okay.
There was like one day they called me like, "Hey, we have a job for you." I was like, "Are you sure?"
Okay.
I was keep checking with them like, "Are you sure I'm selected?" Like, what do you mean?
Okay.
So it was for a bank. Went for a job. I was very nervous. I mean, it felt very weird for me to do someone do makeup for me, like someone do my hair. Someone is like keep looking at me. Hey, like fix his clothes, like do something about him. Okay. So I was under so much pressure. The job was good. It was really good. It was a great experience. After that, I was like, wow, I really want to do this. It's like this. I really love it. But I was actually signed with the agency that time.
Oh, okay.
I had a contract with them.
Okay.
So,
how long was this contract?
till whenever I wanna.
Oh, serious? Oh, that means it's like an open contract.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I only got one job from them in 1 year.
Huh?
Yes.
Wait, that means okay. When you were signed under the agency, were you allowed to shoot for other brands? No.
Nope.
So you only had one jobs
Yeah, only one job.
for the entire year.
Entire year.
Okay. Was this before we met or after we met?
Before.
Okay, cool.
So there was like, I was like, why? You know, like you give me jobs so random.
Okay.
They weren't even giving me castings to go for a castings. Like basically nothing. I was thinking, why am I even signed with this agency? Like, say I want to go shoot with you, I had to inform them.
Okay.
Anything I had to do, I had to inform them. Like I wanna go shoot with this photographer.
Even if it's like a very fun freelance.
Everything.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't work with any other agent, and say if there is an agent contacting me, they have a job for me. They were like, they're gonna take like what 30% of the job, and the
Oh.
other judge agent, I don't know how much he's gonna take. So basically, I'm not gonna give anything from the job.
Okay.
So there was this day I was like, no more. I canceled the contract. I had to wait for another like 3-4 months till the process goes on and
Oh
I
my
can
God.
be freelance. So once I became a freelance, I remember there was this photo meet. My friend was an organizer. It was for 10 points up. I think it was.
Oh yeah, Hazriz. Shout out to Riz,
Yes.
man. Like, he featured in our second episode. So
Oh,
yeah. So if
okay,
you watch
cool,
our second
cool.
episode, he was featuring there. Yeah, I think it was 10 points up. The glass house, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I didn't notice you were there though.
I was.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Alright.
I was very shy
Okay.
at that time. It was my first time seeing like so many photographers.
Oh, okay.
And other people were like so comfortable with posing, I didn't even know how to pose.
Okay.
I didn't even know. Like, I remember there was this guy, his name is Gavin. I think you know him probably.
Gavin or Kevin?
I don't know.
Long hair, a bit blonde.
If you're watching it, I'm really bad at names, but...
I'm pretty sure he's watching. I'm pretty sure he's watching. Is it Kevin? He's a model slash
No, he's not a model, but...
photographer.
Photographer, videographer.
Gavin.
I think so.
It's either Kevin, Kevin, if you're watching this, if you still remember what he did,
Yeah.
and because he was modeling there as well.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Gavin, I'm not sure who's Gavin, but I remember seeing someone by the name of Gavin in Instagram.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay, so go on.
I'm gonna check his Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
Okay.
So he was like, I was like just standing alone at the corner. I couldn't approach anyone, and I mean, all the photographers were looking and they were like, wow, this guy is
Yeah.
like so shy. Why should I go and like talk to him, right?
I mean, as usual, I mean, the first time I met him also, he was like in the corner of a bush.
Yeah.
I need to drag him out from the bush. Okay.
So he took me. Then he was like, all right, dude, like do this, do that. I was like, okay.
Okay.
So basically, he was teaching me what to do.
Yeah.
Till I got more comfortable, then few other photographers approached me. I really got nice shots there. So I used the pictures I got there. I created a com card.
Okay.
So with that com card, I started applying for jobs because I was freelance.
Alright. So I mean, those of you listening are actually starting out, right? Most of them don't know what's a com card. So what is a com card
So
actually?
basically, com card, it's you put like 5-6 picture of yourself in it, including your measurement, your height, and but the pictures need to show every side of you. Say you need to have a full body, half body portrait. If you have done commercial, put one commercial there. Don't give like all serious faces. Don't give all modeling faces. Even for my com card, I have like one smiling, one like a
More like a resume for models.
yes, kind of.
Okay. Cool.
That's what the client's gonna see,
Okay.
and that's how you get selected.
All right. Cool.
If they want, they're gonna ask for more. They're gonna ask for videos from you, blah blah blah. But that's the first thing they usually see.
So it's more like if let's say people going there, you want to approach people. Usually you send them an email, right? And then you send them if let's say videographers or photographer, you send them a portfolio. That means your pictures, your work you done. But I think for model, usually they will give out like either resumes of their previous jobs they did,
Yes.
or if they are starting out, they usually give a com card lah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen most of my friends who's doing other modeling job as well. They have different variation of com card, like just one whole picture, and then they are dressed up like a doctor.
Yeah.
They dress up in a different costume just to show that they can actually pull
Exactly,
off that
exactly.
that whole thing lah.
You have to show every side of yourself.
Okay.
But having a nice picture, good picture, like a proper picture, that's the first thing you should do.
Okay.
Then create a com card. And for me, I was lucky. One of my friend, he works in Astro.
Okay.
So there was a very small job. I was acting as an extra. He was like, yo, dude, you want to do this, right? You want to do modeling, I was like, yeah. I was like, just come. I need like 50 people. You can be one of them. I was like, okay, sure.
Okay.
So I went there. I was extra. Then I started talking to other people there because they were doing modeling as well. So I was like, so how did you guys start? Because I had no idea what should I do. Then they were like, oh, there are like some WhatsApp group. This is my agent number. So they were all helping me. They were like, just get the number. We are sure you can do this. I was like,
So
wow.
I mean, this was during the time you were still a freelancer, lah.
Yes, that's
Okay.
basically after.
So basically you did networking after that one job.
Basically.
Alright. So I mean, like that's what I mean. I'm actually saying this to a lot of people that regardless you have the best skills, regardless you have the best equipment or the pretty face or whatever it is, if you don't have a proper network, you won't get even a job also.
Definitely.
So I mean, looking from this guy, he actually started out doing what? Signed by an agency, doing one job per year, and then got off from the freaking contract, and then like started doing what? Photo meet from 10 points up. And then after that he started doing jobs for Astro, which is like freaking cool. Astro people.
I mean, I was extra.
Still, he got inside Astro, and then he networked from there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure after that network, you got a lot of jobs, right?
Basically, after that, I was like, so that's how modeling industry works in KL. Because there are so many WhatsApp groups.
Yep.
They share jobs. And from the WhatsApp groups, you can find agents.
To represent you, lah.
Yes. So basically, they share the job. They're like, okay, we have a job. You're gonna be acting this. This is gonna be the budget. If you're free, apply.
Oh.
So what you gotta do, you gotta send that com card to the agent gonna send to the client. Then if they will like you, they're gonna select you.
Okay. So I mean, like just out of topic a bit, lah. If let's say you have good connection with the agent, compared to not having a good connection with the agent, how is it similar to get the job or not similar?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it comes to the networking solution. Yeah.
You're not gonna get jobs.
If you're having
There are some. I can say like very general, but most of the agents, if they don't like you, if you are not acting in favor of them,
Yep.
they're not gonna give you any other job.
Yep.
So say you go for a shoot, the shoot was supposed to be 12 hours, but the client asked you to stay for like 15 hours.
Oh shit.
So you keep complaining to your agent. I was like, bro, like I've been here for 15 hours. Am I gonna get paid overtime, OT, or anything?
Okay.
So if you keep asking like that, which you should ask, is you're right.
Yeah.
Then depends on the agent. If the agent find it annoying, if they don't like you,
Okay.
if you keep like asking them, can I do this, can I do that? If you're late and all, they're definitely not gonna work with you.
Yeah. So it goes to show that this is a business of people.
Yes.
If you are being a stuck-up bitch or if you're being an asshole to a lot of people, but just to go to show that they are also working. So don't be like you're the big celebrities because truth be told, most of the models or up-and-coming models in the Malaysia, I would say that most of them are like this. They don't take it seriously. They don't like be more professional about this. It's just like if you have a pretty face, some of the times if you have a nice body, you're automatically a professional model.
No, you're not.
So yeah,
Trust me. Trust me.
I mean, if you're really in the industry, you should know that most of the professional model don't care about having a good body or face, but that actually plays some part of it. But most of the time is having a good attitude. And then what else?
You need to act very professional.
Yep.
To me, at first, when I was going for jobs, I wasn't talking to my clients.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, I was shy. I was really shy. I was very nervous to even be there. After a few jobs, I was like, they can help me in future. I can work with them. Like, they're actually my client. I should talk to them. I should get the contact. If there's anything in future, they can just directly contact me. They shouldn't go through my agent, right?
Yeah, you should like straight go to you.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a good connection with
Since
them.
I'm there, if they like me, then they're gonna do that.
Yep.
So I started doing that.
Yeah, that's good. Man.
And after that, they started contact me directly. They were like, come for this job, that job.
I think to prove like how well you gotten from, I think 2 years ago when I met you until now. I mean, you should check out his Instagram channel. I mean, I will put the link in the description. Most of the works he done after from the looks of him, he's saying that he doing networking, giving a good professional attitude, and you can see how far he's been going. He's going from Samsung, like a lot of ads lah. Like I would say, if you go into Care Central a lot, you will definitely see this face. You will definitely see this face in the freaking big ass screen.
Yeah.
Even in the what's it called, LRT or MRT? Oh no, wait, the monorail, yeah.
Yes, the monorail.
If you
one.
walk beside the monorail, you would definitely see his face just holding a bottle like this. So I mean that's how far you can go if you have like
Yes.
networks, you have a good attitude in the
It's
professional.
all about
Yeah.
that, honestly.
So I mean, speaking of coming to the main point of this topic, right? Speaking of agency, do you think from your own perspective, do you think a model should be signed under agency?
It's really tough to answer that
Mm-hmm.
because it can be general. I didn't have a very good experience having a contract with the agency.
Okay.
For me, I feel like I wasted a year. I wasted a year that I could work with like 10 different agents. I was working only with one agency. Maybe in other countries, maybe in Europe and all, they are more professional. The agency, they give you jobs, more jobs. But here in Malaysia, being honest,
Okay.
you need to work with everyone. You need to work with all the agencies. You need to work with all the production house because each person has a different job. Each agent have their own connection. So if you have all these agents, then they're gonna send you different jobs.
Okay.
Like for me, I started with commercial, then I started getting into fashion. Commercial agents are totally different than those who give you fashion jobs.
Okay.
So, but you need to have an agent.
Okay.
That's something I can
That
say
is
for
very
sure.
very important lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being signed is not really necessary here in Malaysia, in my opinion.
Yeah, because Malaysia is a very good country. Malaysia boleh.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can work with other agents, like with 10 different agents, why do you want to work with only one?
Yep.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
But having an agent, you know how clients are.
Yep.
They always want to cut the budget.
Yep.
They want to put things in your contract that they don't want to pay for it.
Yep.
That many times has happened to me. So after each commercial, there is this talent release form that we need to sign.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's normal. Yeah.
yeah, so we give them the consent that they can use the pictures in, for example, if it's a billboard, if it's social media, for 1 year, the duration, everything.
Yeah. That means you need to get paid for that,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Okay.
So for commercial, the budget depends on these things, the usage, where they're gonna use it, and all. At first, I didn't know, man. I didn't know there is such a form.
Yeah. Yeah. Legit. Because a few years ago, I actually approached you for a job, right? Remember? I was because at the time I was really looking for talents, and I was
Yes,
really
yes.
looking into like approaching an agency. Hey, can I take some of your talents or not? But I'm not sure what is the prices.
Yeah.
And then I remember you sent me a WhatsApp text, right? I was
Yeah.
like, this. I'm like, what the hell is this? I just need you for that one shoot. I don't know what they're gonna use for the
Yeah.
future time. So it actually gives me some perspective of how a model works and how much they're earning,
Exactly.
and then how much percentage they are taking away from the model.
It's kind of a lot.
It's a lot lah, because I've seen that there's a lot of rumors going on. Like, let's say it's a professional model. She modeled for Vogue. She modeled for some big brands in the industry, or maybe even model for a freaking car company. And they expect, oh, this model must be loaded. But in reality, right, you have to think of this. Let's say you earn like what 10,000 ringgit for that shoot, and then you need to cut like what percentage for your agent. I believe that fees will be like either 30% higher than that, or
At
higher.
least.
Okay, see, so I mean like that's normal. Like 30%, usually that's the agent fee lah. Because I work with some people as well. 30% will go to them, and then some of the stuff you need to consider your own expenses.
Yes.
Then at the end of the day, you only earn like what 2,000, 3,000. Yeah.
Most of the commercial budget now has cut it to 2,000-3,000. But okay, being signed with the agency, they have to tell you the full price.
Okay.
If you are freelance,
You mean the full
agent-
price for the whole project?
Yeah,
Okay.
the full price, including how much they're gonna cut from it.
Okay. Okay.
But when you're freelance, your agent not gonna tell you that.
Ah.
So I mean, it has pros and cons.
Okay.
It depends what you want to choose.
Okay. So is it like, if let's say you're doing a freelancing, right? Will the agent tell you how much will you earn, or the agent will tell you how much is this?
I tried
Project.
to ask many
Uh-huh.
times.
Uh-huh.
I was like, so bro, how much you taking? Then the response was like, we don't have a contract. So, and that's the budget that I'm offering to you. Do you want it or
Okay.
not?
Oh, that means they will just say that, okay, we have a project for you.
Yes.
This is how much you're gonna get paid.
Yes.
So there's no transparency lah.
I mean, sometimes what people do, like what other models do, when they go to the shoot, they go talk to the clients. They're like, so
okay.
how much is the budget for this job?
Oh shit, okay.
Then suddenly I see them, they are so pissed, they're coming back. I'm like, dude, what's up? It's like, do you know how much is the budget? I was like, no. My
Okay.
agent is only paying me 2,000.
Oh my
So
God.
how much is the budget? Probably they say like 4,000, 5,000 or
Oh,
some
shit.
crazy. But not all agents are like that. You need to
It comes with experience. Like you need to
Yeah.
look for a proper agent because if let's say you're starting out and then you get the perfect agent on your first try,
Yes.
I don't believe you're a human lah. I don't believe that's a story where it exists in the fairy tale.
Yeah.
Because you need to come from this experience of either getting underpaid or either getting from this
Yes.
how to say it, circumstances. You need to learn from it because that's how it is. The only thing we can offer you, if let's say you want to learn, is that by asking us. Probably we can direct you to that direction, but the journey is up to you, lor.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I do understand why some of the times agents won't say the budget, because trust me, I've been there before. I even paid a model, not a model, an actor, just for a 3-hour shoot, and she got paid for like 4,000 ringgit, and I was really transparent with her. I only earned about 8,000 for that shoot, and I need 4,000 for you. The remaining 4,000 is my own production fee lah, which is, and I'm very transparent with her because once I understand. Once you broke that, the whole
Exactly.
trust barrier, right? It's not gonna be a good shooting experience. If let's say you earn like 20,000 of project, and then you tell the model to like, hey, can you do this for 1,000 ringgit? That's not fair, lah. I mean, they are still doing their work.
Exactly.
They need to still need to pay their bills. So, I get why they're not being transparent. I understand that because it's a huge money, and then I experienced models asking for more. But I'll be more transparent that I'll say that, hey, you know what, I'm not just hiring you, I'm hiring other models, so I need to fit with my own budget. Yeah. I mean, it works well when you're transparent. Like, if you're not transparent, of course, this is the situation you get.
That's totally true. For me, there was
There's a time. You need to mention who's the agent. But just share the tip, man. Just share the tip.
There was this one time I was shooting for one of these brands.
What are these brands? Okay.
Once I was done, once it was a wrap, someone from the production house came to me and they gave me the form to sign.
Okay.
So I was reading it. Then I was checking the message my agent sent to me. I was like, the usage they put here is like 2 years, but the message my agent sent to me is 1 year.
Okay.
So, but if I sign this, then but the budget's gonna be the same, right?
Yep.
So what I did, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna sign this. It's either you guys are gonna increase the budget or you guys can't use my picture. So my agent was like, oh, okay, we didn't know this happened. I'm gonna call a production house, which I know he knew already. So
Okay.
after like 1 hour, he texted me. He was like, because there were 3 other models.
Okay.
I was the only one and the last person who was shooting, so I was the last person to realize this. The other 2 models, they didn't realize and they just signed it. They are really professional models. They are not. It's not like their first time being there.
Okay.
So you know what my agent told me?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna add like another 2,000 for you, but just don't tell anyone about it. So that's how it works. All right.
Okay. Just really speaking out of this frank lab, it's quite very, very normal to happen in this industry.
Yeah, it's very
Because
normal.
okay, here's the thing. When he says 2,000, okay, probably you got like what for that 1 year of your photos, right? You earn about double figures.
No,
Is it close to 2,000 or more than that?
Mine was how much is it? Like 4,000-5,000.
Okay, so 5,000 for 1 year, right? So if he pays you 2,000, he's actually not losing money. He's
Exactly.
just covering you back because he knows that you can ask more because you're worth more than that. Because your first year is like 5,000.
Yeah.
That means you're supposed to get paid 10,000 lah. That's the whole thing. That's why some people think that 2,000 under table. That's what we call it. Under table means like
Yes.
illegally giving the money.
Yeah.
But I've seen most of this happen in the industry. 2,000 people might think, wow, 2,000 not bad, ah." But then
Yeah.
in reality, you should supposed to be earning 10,000 from that project.
Exactly.
So most people are actually starting out don't know about this. So just keep in mind, as he was good, he will read the form. I believe it's a contract, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So read the contract, regardless you are coming from an agent or what. read the contract. Make sure before you sign, you read everything.
Make sure that.
Yeah, sometimes what I see people do, right? They write fancy words, like very fancy words which you don't understand. Even myself, I'm not very good in English, but sometimes they use like fancy word, approximately blah 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 blah, something like that, which I don't understand. So just be clear, when you don't understand a certain thing from a certain contract,
ask your agent, what does this mean?
yeah, just if you don't want to ask your agent, right, just ask someone you really comfortable with, or you really trust them, because some of the times contract they have like certain clause, certain things that might be risky for you, but it's a good thing that you go through a lawyer lah. That's the best thing you can do lah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
But,
I mean it's a good thing you read the contract lah.
Yeah, so it happens, but let's be fair, not all the agents are like this.
Mm-hmm.
There are some agents that really helped me a lot. Say after the jobs that I went as an extra, so basically I was getting paid like, I think I got paid like 200 ringgit.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Okay,
extra job.
you're starting out. You're
background.
starting out. Yeah, you're starting out.
My starting. But the first job, the bank one, the budget was really good, you know. So
Okay.
it happens sometimes. You need to accept that you are not good enough to be at the top hours. There's
The
something you need.
A-listers lah.
Yeah, you need to know in modeling industry. You need to take rejection.
Yep.
Okay, me myself. Now you're saying that I have done these jobs. I've made it to Billboard or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I have been rejected. Maybe
True.
100 times, maybe more than that.
True.
I don't know how many castings that I have gone for, and they were just like, oh, sorry.
Okay.
Easily.
So was it like a one out of 100 casting you got one casting, or was it like more than that?
Ooh, at first?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Let's go to your first
Yeah.
proper commercial project lah. Getting that project, how many no's you need to go through?
Ooh.
Do you have a number for it?
It was a lot, man. I can say I gave up.
Okay.
I actually gave up in my modeling career. I'm being very honest. So there was this time after I had a nice comp card, after I had nice pictures, you know, I was like, so this is the time, you know, I'm gonna get jobs. I was going for casting because my agents, I had the contact, they were sending me jobs. They were like, okay, go for this casting, this casting. So say 1 week, I go for like 3-4 castings. It was going on for like just like few months.
Okay.
And all rejected, all,
Okay.
everything. Okay, I gotta tell you this. I have like 2 memories. My first ever casting that I gone for. I called my agent. I was like, so I didn't even know what is casting. You know, sometimes it's fine if you don't know things. You can just ask.
Okay.
So I didn't ask my agent.
Okay.
I just went there. I went there. Then I saw that it's like full of white people. They're like so tall, and I was looking at myself. I was like,
Okay.
You know that's how I was like,
by the way, it's like what, 172 centimeters?
no, I'm 180.
180.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? Okay.
But they're
For
like so
comparison,
tall.
I'm 170, so it's like 10 centimeters higher than me. Okay.
So I got that. I was like, wow, look at these guys. You know, they all have the sharp jawline. They're freaking tall. Look at their bodies, man.
Right.
So I got there. I was like, okay, is this gonna be like other castings? I'm just gonna waste my time being there and reject that.
Okay.
But this time, do you know what happened? So I waited for 4 hours. I still remember 4
Oh
fucking
shit,
hours.
4 hours?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's usually how castings are.
Yeah. I mean,
So I waited for 4 hours. Then the casting director came to me. He called my name. He's like, Roham.
yeah.
I said, hey, it's me. Then he looked
I'm
at
here.
Yeah, he looked at me. Was like, are you here for a casting? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, you can go home.
Oh.
I was like, why?
Okay.
I was like, look what you're wearing.
Huh?
So basically, I was wearing green shorts.
Okay. Okay.
With white t-shirt.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
I was wearing green shorts
Okay.
with a white t-shirt, and it wasn't a plain white t-shirt. You know, it had like some design.
Yeah.
on it.
Okay. So you're just like a kid lah.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically how you go out with your friends, like
Okay.
having lunch. So
Okay.
they was like, you can go home, and imagine all these models are looking at you. I was like, oh, why?
Okay. So
I almost broke down, man.
legit.
He was like,
so that's the reason he gave you the clothes you're wearing is not good.
yeah, he was like, I can't present you to my client. I'm not gonna waste my time.
Okay.
But at least I learned how to dress. That was my first guess.
Okay, so if those of you who are listening or watching, right? If let's say you want to go for casting, what are the clothes they should be wearing? What's
Something
the appropriate clothes?
very simple.
Okay.
Plain white t-shirt or plain black shirt, t-shirt. Just go for jeans, not too ripped, sneaker. If you want to put makeup, make it very simple. For guys, you don't really need much. If you have like pimple and all, yeah, just put a concealer. For girls also,
Okay.
make it very simple. They don't want you
Should
with the contact lenses, with like eyelashes and all.
Should they wear like short pants?
No, just don't wear.
So okay, so normal I just wear plain shirt without any design on it
Yes.
and a very long pants.
Just go for something simple.
Okay.
Very simple.
Okay.
So that was my first guess.
Okay, so if you don't wear that, you're gonna be having the same situation like him,
Yeah,
like
they're
get
not
rejected
gonna
on the
let you.
spot. You actually wasted like 4 hours of your time just sitting there waiting for your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's a very nice experience, man. Okay.
So yeah, that was my first casting. At least I learned how to dress up.
Oh, so that means you didn't like,
I didn't even know, dude.
you didn't go back and change your clothes and come back
No,
again?
dude.
No, you
I
just
was like,
left.
I'm not gonna look at this guy anymore, man. I was like, I'm not gonna go to this room anymore.
Okay. Dude, that was like, imagine a lot, like you say, man, a lot of guys just looking at you be like,
Yeah,
smart
they
kid.
were all laughing, man.
I think they already, like, when they first laid eyes on you, they'd be like, okay, this guy's gonna get rejected.
So yeah, basically that was my first rejection. I didn't even make it into the room.
Okay.
So after that, I was keep going. So I learned how to dress. I still was getting rejected. Cause I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to give
Pose
them
in front of the
give them
camera.
that commercial smile that they want. You know, I didn't know how to do catwalk. I didn't have the confidence.
Okay.
So there was this casting I went. It was at Mount Kiara. The moment I got in, I just saw actor. I knew people there. I mean, that time I didn't know anyone in the industry, but
Okay.
they were that famous that someone who has no idea you
Okay,
still know
okay.
them. So I got there. I was like, I'm gonna waste my time again.
Okay.
I was like, no way I'm gonna work. I'm gonna get this job. I was like, no way. But I still waited for 4 hours. then did the job. And I was like, keep seeing on Instagram that everyone went for that casting.
Oh shit.
So-
Like everyone you know in the
Yeah,
industry.
everyone.
Okay.
Everyone.
It was a big. So it was
yeah,
a
it
big.
was a
yeah.
very very big job. It was for LG.
Do you get it?
Okay, wait.
Okay, that's a good. That's
Basically,
a silver lining.
That's
okay.
the point my career changed.
Okay.
I went for a job. Somehow I got shortlisted. I don't know how.
Okay.
I remember when I came out of casting, I called my brother. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go for any other casting or anything. I just want to study, man. I just want to go invest on something else. I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting like so much money every time going there.
Yeah.
Every time that.
Wasting on Grab and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
After 1 week, my agent messaged me, hey Roham, are you free on these days?
Okay.
The director is coming from Korea. They want to see you again.
Oh.
I was like,
Okay.
what?
Okay.
Me?
Okay.
Like, that was a moment I got confident.
Okay, that's good.
So once I got the confidence and once I got shortlisted, like I remember one day after that he told me I'm shortlisted, very random, so many agents started messaging me. It was very random.
Okay.
So I don't know how, probably they got the contact of who were shortlisted or something, then they started messaging me and all. I went for a casting call back. I didn't get the job.
Okay. but there's a but to it. Okay.
I learned that if you want to get a job, if you want to be a model, at first in your mind, you need to accept that you are a model.
Okay.
You need to be confident enough to be as a model.
Okay.
You can't just simply go there, give the fake smile to them, or do some simple catwalk with no confidence. When you know that you are not a model, you can't be confident.
Okay.
So I learned how to be confident. I went for another casting.
Okay.
Then I got my Samsung job.
Okay. So that's
It was just a week later.
yeah. That's the silver
So-
lining to it.
It was legit a turning point, man. Like, cause when I went back home, I was like, dude, all the actors that I went, they didn't even get shortlisted.
Okay. So you got shortlisted.
I got shortlisted. There were only like 5 people that got shortlisted. Something like that. Yeah.
Cool. So you were the top 5 lah. So I mean, like I would say what I got from you is just that, regardless how many no's you get, you need to keep going. If let's say this is your really your passion of doing modeling and doing commercial modeling, like take it from his case studies lah, because I think he got rejected a lot. Even the very nice story of rejected even before going into the casting room. So I mean, you need to go through a lot of no's to get that 1 yes, and then 1 yes can, bring you to a lot of jobs. I would say the first job you get, like a proper commercial job, is a Samsung job, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, and then I actually noticed that when you posted out that you're doing Samsung, I was like, no way, man,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Because I mean, like, I saw your stories that you've been going casting. I was thinking, what are you doing on the casting? Because I know that how rough casting is. Like, let's say they say they're like 9 o'clock or something, 9 or 8:30, you need to be there.
Yeah.
Like sharp, you need to be there. And then by your turn is like around 4 o'clock in the afternoon or evening. So you're literally wasting a whole freaking day of your time.
Exactly wasting a day.
Yeah. So
exactly
basically, that's what you need to go through lah. But then I think that after you went through after you get started doing all commercial, right? People approach you or you approach them.
So things change.
Yeah.
Once I got my Samsung job, then commercials were coming, man. You're like back to back. The money was coming in,
Okay,
I was
okay.
going like clubbing every night, I was like
Yeah.
buying
See,
drinks
this
for my
guy
friends.
wasting money on clubbing.
I mean, I was 20 years old, man. I was 19, 20 years old, yeah.
Okay. So that Samsung job actually opened a lot of doors for you.
Samsung budget was crazy, dude.
I can see from the whole ads I saw, there's a huge ads budget.
Because it was a global.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't only Malaysia, it was like all the world.
Yeah, I saw one of my friends also doing the photography. You know John, right? John was doing for that shoot as well.
Okay.
In Sekinchang, right? You went to Sekinchang to shoot something?
Yes.
Yeah, he was there as well.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool,
I was
cool.
thinking, okay, wow, because I know John, he doesn't do for cheap one. Because if let's say they're hiring him, and then hiring you, then it's like, okay, this must be a very good budget.
It was a very good job. So the moment I tasted the money, I'm just gonna be very honest with you.
We all
It's
been
like,
there.
wow, this feels good. Yeah, it feels good when you travel around Malaysia for free
Yeah.
and everyone is like taking care of you, all the attention is you. Okay, whoever says that model doesn't like attention, they're just lying.
True. That
Yeah.
is super, super true.
It's super true. They all love the attention. Okay.
Yep.
Most of them are attention seeker, but yeah.
I mean, that's the whole pros of doing model, that all attention is on you.
Yeah, the attention is really good. I'm gonna be very honest. Who doesn't like the attention?
True. Who doesn't love to be the star of the show, right?
Who doesn't want to be the spotlight? So things changed, start getting commercial, but at the same time, I was practicing. I was practicing on my acting. I was practicing how to pose, because there were many times I was going for a shoot and I couldn't do it. I couldn't perform.
Okay.
So I started.
You mean this is a paid shoot, like you got accepted?
Actually,
okay.
the paid shoot, the proper shoot.
Uh-huh.
So that was this job I went for. Then I was talking to my agent, and she was telling me, so if you want to be a proper model, if you want to be a good model, a professional, you need to be able to perform in front of camera. That's very important. You need to be able to. She was like, it doesn't matter how good looking you are. It doesn't matter how good your body is. When the photographer or the videographer, they cannot get what they want from you,
True.
they're not gonna work with you anymore.
Yep.
You are accepted now. You're getting so many jobs.
True.
In a year time, done.
Yeah.
No more.
If you don't improve, I mean, let's be honest lah. Like, let's say I'm a videographer and he doesn't know how to act. I'm not going to approach him for a next commercial shoot because I know there's a lot of things on the line. And this is really honest, like legit. If you cannot act and if you cannot give that certain emotion that we want, and then we cannot present this to the client. So you have to understand, you have to keep improving. It's not your fault. Maybe, but it's just you need to keep improving. Even us as videographers and photographers, we need to improve how to direct the model as well.
Exactly.
It's not a one-way thing. It's a two-way thing lah. If you're not a good director, the model doesn't know what you want, and if the model don't know how to react, and the director it's a two-way lah. Like you see what is going on lah. So that's why I say keep improving. If you're a model, if you're right now, if you're listening, if you get rejected by a lot of casting, because I know most of my friends are going through a lot of casting, especially at this time lah. Right now, MCO started
Right now is not a good time to
Yeah,
start
I mean
modeling.
right now it's
It's very
RMCO
slow.
Yeah, it's quite slow lah, but I've seen a lot of casting going on, but then due to the limitation of how many people need to be in the casting room, so I think you will get. I think the process will be like you get shortlisted even before you come there, right? They only pick the person.
It's not like open casting anymore, honestly.
Yeah.
Which is good. You don't need to waste more time.
Yeah, I mean, but the bad thing is if let's say you want to start.
But
yeah.
when you want to start, they're not gonna shortlist you like so random. For those who are already inside the industry, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna waste more time there, you know.
Yep.
Because I went for a casting then. I was the only person there, you know.
Legit.
Like the guy came out, I was like, hey Roham, come in. It's like, wow, this feels so good, you know. I don't need to wait.
I think you'd be like, come in. I thought I already got the job ready. Just give me the contract. I mean, okay. I mean, that's the pros and cons. If you in the industry for a long time, you'll be networking a lot of times. Certain things you don't need to do when you're getting started out, but that's the process. You just gotta enjoy the process.
You need to do it like it's a must. For many people, maybe they had a different experience, but from my point of view, you need to be rejected because you're gonna learn from it. All the castings that you're getting rejected, try to improve from one casting to the other one, and networking is really important.
Okay, so I think we come to the end of the podcast. This is a very good podcast. I mean, if let's say modeling, because I've been there before. Yes. I've worked with a lot of models, and most of the times they don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't understand the power of networking. They don't understand the power of contracts, especially contracts. I've been selling this for a long time. You need a black and white to make sure that you and the client are safe. If you get scammed, don't be like him, you know. Like, it's a 10,000 ringgit project, but you get like 500 ringgit of his worth. So remember that as well. And before we end, do you have any advice to the up and coming models?
I think
like
all the talks that I gave you was advice, you know.
Yeah, like just sharing your love story. But before we end, do you have any advice to them?
Any advice? Be confident. Try to practice before you go for a casting. Say it's a drink job.
Yep.
Just get a drink, put a camera here, then drink, and record it, look at it. Because that's what client's gonna see. You're gonna look at it and be like, oh no, I don't drink nice. I need to smile when I drink. Okay. Dude, it's so hard when you smile and drink, honestly. Your mouth not gonna be closed.
See, that's experience from coming on. Yeah.
I mean, just put a camera, record it, look back at it, try to improve. And never give up.
Yep. So if you guys enjoyed this podcast so far and you have any more questions, do leave it in the comment section below. Or if you really want to personally contact him and how to get started doing modeling, are they okay with contact? Yeah.
Just.
So which platform are they willing to like?
My Instagram should be
Roham Taad.
Roham Taad.
Taad.
ROHAM.
With the 2A, right?
Double A.
Double A. So Roham Taad, probably you have a Facebook, but mostly you're active in Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay. So I'll put the link in the description. If you have any really models who really want to get into this industry, you can ask him as well. If you want contracts, the business side of it, you can also approach me. I can provide you the contract details and how much to charge if let's say you are really starting out. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. And always guys, go out there, discover, connect and inspire. See you guys in the next video.